sorry, I guess I may have 3 minutes. So this is a few of those. Yes, we can. I guess I have stolen that word from somebody you know. This is a Monday, 300-year-old, 1990 and 1992. It came under attack for destruction. So then I started writing to the government from the Prime Minister, District Magistrate. So finally the government wrote to me, your temple would be saved. So I have that in my office. So this is extremely poor people. In 1907, they say 13 years ago, average income was $20 per family. But they're not starving. They're sending their kids to, and this is the building we built on the right-hand side. Now if you go, as you see, this was like this, and this has become that, and it is really, I don't know what they're getting. The term is, I said, now they have built a 2-story Durga Mandir and guest house here, and I say, why are you getting the money? The term is, God is giving through your hand. Apnar hath diye dicche. Bhagavan apnar hath diye dicche. That God is giving us to it. And this is the guy who was driven out before 2000 election, and every Hindu but one. He came with a machine gun and drove him out. This is my, they call Shankar Torun, my oldest brother, medical doctor after he passed away. We brought him home, and so built the gate under his name. This is the Gandhi Ashram, from where I have my writing. They removed the mosque, and then the 25 acres of land that the mosque had taken over, that came back to them. And then finally, government spent 70 lakhs to make it a national museum. This is something, this is a widow. I mean, we hear Muslims convert widows and all the problem, true. But what do you do when a widow has, in the villages they have no other income? What are they supposed to do? So unless we develop this network, I mean, we can blame others. And that's when I feel like polygamy is good. Since another Muslim, another husband comes and says, I'll feed your children. Mother has the responsibility. But hey, we say, in our case, this girl was getting 400 rupees, barely $7 worth of monthly tuition. So they gave it to her and she survived. Now the girl is going to college. This is the building we built. Before that, they have, in 71, Pakistan military, Bengali Islamists destroyed the temple, the ashram, the dormitory. So we have built it again. Now you will believe it. Somebody built a 2-story house on their ashram property. That is also gone. So again, now thousands of people will visit. And this is Nandigram, West Bengal, where the communists have destroyed a lot of stuff. And these two are teachers. And this is where the communists murdered on the first day 17 people, peasants. And around there, 200 of them altogether. So we are providing teachers there. This is a Netrokona. During 2001, of these people, there were 8 girls who were gang raped. Youngest one is 8-year-old. The problem was and to make them permanent rehabilitation, we needed $1,000 apiece. But nobody came forward with anything, and it became a problem. Anyway, this is the first office class graduate we hired, and this is you saw, and this is you saw, and that's how the original temple was. As you know, we travel with our children, and our wife travels. That has given us opening into neighborhoods. And this is a fair that stopped in 1950 after pogrom, have come back because we have gone there. It has come back in 2000. The fair, 500-year-old fair. Okay. Okay, you heard that. And this is the Shiva temple we saved in Lahore. Actually, this guy, Sabir Hossain Imam, this is a pre-Islamic one. He's given Buddhist, Buddha's begging bowl was kept here. So, one of the 2 temples in Peshawar. And so after I wrote, now this is the reconstruction began. And this is the guy with whom I linked up with saving it. But he needed $20,000 to put a wall, iron fence and lighting. I couldn't raise a penny. Because our foundation cannot give money for religion. But it can be done. And we honored Sharia Kabir with Anath Bandhu Award. He is the one who saved many Hindus. And again, it can be done. This is recently in Egypt, a white Hindu was opened up a Hindu eating place with big home and everything. So if we overcome the fear, it can be done. I believe this is the last. And ISKCON has brought back life into Rath Yatras in Bangladesh. Almost 20 cities they are doing it. So that's it, I think. So thank you very much.
A little shorter than it is moving and astounding. There is no other way to put it. But we do want to go ahead with the program, and if anybody has questions for Professor, please ask them after the program. We will also have a panel discussion afterwards, and please participate in that. His fount of knowledge is enormous, and thank you so much, Professor.
Thank you.
I will now turn over to Jay Shah, and he will take over the next section. Thank you.
Before we start our next session, we are having a 10-minute break for tea. So let's have a break and we'll be beginning in 10 minutes.
Just 1 minute, please. There are some books there. Select your books and select your price. We are not imposing any price, and please just put it in the box, whatever you want to pay.
Anybody who has not registered, please register yourself for any kind of volunteer and any kind of information if you need.
I'm a friend of Greg's, and I asked him if he would speak here. I think he's on the board, so usually but he couldn't come to me, so he asked one of his docents. So I just wanted to introduce myself. So I guess I'm the contact. And I told Dr. Farber, I'm a member of the
Yeah.
So he was
This is a new document.
Who call themselves secularists first and Hindus second. The third challenge is, unlike Christianity, Islam, and Jewish community, we don't have unlike Christianity, Islam, and Jewish community, we don't have our clergy or Hindu priests who speaks for the community on public policy issues. And there is a huge vacuum right there, since there is nobody or no organization right now to represent or articulate the public issue grievances of Hindus. Now, how to overcome all these challenges? Let us invite Mr. Tapan Ghosh to the dais and listen to his recommendations and advice. Mr. Tapan Ghosh, please come here, sir.
Namaskar to all. I beg your permission to speak in Hindi because I am not that much fluent to speak in English. I think you will allow me. पहले मैं हिंदू महासभा ऑफ अमेरिका इस संस्था को धन्यवाद देना चाहता हूँ कि मुझे उतना दूर से कलकत्ता से बुलाना और मुझे यहाँ बोलने के लिए अवसर देना, इसके लिए मैं हिंदू महासभा ऑफ अमेरिका और उनके सभी पदाधिकारियों को मेरा हृदय से धन्यवाद देता हूँ। उसके बाद पहले आज इस दिन का स्मरण किया जाए। आज 14 अगस्त, शायद हिंदुस्तान में अभी 15 अगस्त होगा। 15 अगस्त पूरा हिंदुस्तान में उत्सव मनाया जाता है, जश्न मनाया जाता है कि हिंदुस्तान इस दिन स्वतंत्र हुआ था, आजाद हुआ था। ये ठीक है कि हिंदुस्तान आजाद हुआ तो उसके लिए उत्सव मनाना चाहिए, परंतु उस दिन का मुझे याद आ रहा है कि जब रात को 12 बजे पंडित जवाहरलाल नेहरू ने लाल किला का दीवार पर वो यूनियन जैक उतारकर तिरंगा फहरा रहे थे, उनके लिए रेड कारपेट डाल दिया गया था कि आज एक भारतीय, एक हिंदुस्तानी अपने हिंदुस्तान का राज संभाल रहे हैं। और उस दिन नेहरू जी ने वो हिस्टोरिकल स्पीच दिया था, we have made a tryst with our destiny। परंतु बहुत ही शर्म की बात यह है कि उन्होंने एक बार के लिए भी देश की विभाजन का जिक्र नहीं किया था। और जिन करोड़ों लोगों का इसके देश का बंटवारे के लिए बलिदान करना पड़ा, जो विक्टिम जिनको बनना पड़ा, जिनका अपनों को खोना पड़ा, अपने महिलाओं की इज्जत को खोना पड़ा, उसके लिए कुछ भी उन्होंने उस समय मेंशन नहीं किया था। और आज की 14 अगस्त तो दिन था कि भारत स्वतंत्र होने से एक दिन पूर्व, जिस दिन भारत को डिवाइड होना पड़ा, हमारे भारत माता को अंग काटना पड़ा। इसलिए हमारे आजादी न केवल क्रांतिकारियों का खून का कीमत पर हमें मिला है, हमारे आजादी तो हमारे देश के बंटवारे की कीमत पर मिला है, हमारे करोड़ों लोगों का और इस्लामिक फंडामेंटलिस्ट के हाथ में शहीद होने की कीमत पर मिला है, और करोड़ों लोगों को रिफ्यूजी बनने की कीमत पर मिला है। इस बात को हमें याद रखना चाहिए। और मैं बहुत ही कष्ट के साथ और शर्म के साथ ये बताना चाहता हूं कि हिंदुस्तान में 15 अगस्त को स्मरण किया जाता है, परंतु 14 अगस्त देश के विभाजन के दिन को याद नहीं किया जाता है। और मैं हिंदू महासभा ऑफ अमेरिका को इसलिए और अधिक धन्यवाद देता हूं कि उन्होंने इस 14 अगस्त के दिन को याद किया। मित्रों, उस समय जो 1940 में मुस्लिम लीग ने पाकिस्तान का मांग किया था, लाहौर कॉन्फ्रेंस में जिन्ना ने पाकिस्तान प्रस्ताव पारित किया था और कांग्रेस ने शुरू में माना नहीं था, परंतु बाद में जब कांग्रेस ने भी इस पार्टीशन को मान लिया तो डॉक्टर श्यामा प्रसाद मुखर्जी ने और सबने गांधी जी के पास गए, नेहरू जी के पास गए, कांग्रेस नेताओं के पास गए कि आप तो पहले बताया था कि वी स्टैंड फॉर यूनाइटेड इंडिया, नाउ व्हाई यू आर कंसीडरिंग द डिवीजन। तो उन्होंने बताया कि देखो चारों ओर रैट चल रहा है, आग चल रहा है, खून का नदियां बह रही है, इसको रोकने के लिए